Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A lavish dance requiring formal attire. United States comedian best known as the star of a popular television program, 1911 to 1989. A solid projectile that is shot by a musket. They had to carry a ramrod as well as powder and ball. A ball game played with a bat and ball between two teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. He played baseball in high school. A compact mass. A ball of mud caught him on the shoulder. One of the 2 male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. She kicked him in the balls and got away. An object with a spherical shape. A ball of fire. A more or less rounded anatomical body or mass. The ball at the base of the thumb. A pitch that is not in the strike zone. He threw 9 straight balls before the manager yanked him. A spherical object used as a plaything. He played with his rubber ball in the bathtub. Form into a ball by winding or rolling. Ball wool. Round object that is hit or thrown or kicked in games. The ball traveled 90 miles per hour on his serve. The people assembled at a lavish formal dance. The ball was already emptying out before the fire alarm sounded. A lavish dance requiring formal attire. Represented in simplified or symbolic form. A gown for evening wear. Refined or imposing in manner or appearance, befitting a royal court. Being in accord with established forms and conventions and requirements, as e.g. of formal dress. Pay one's formal respects. Characteristic of or befitting a person in authority. Formal duties. Logically deductive. Formal proof. Of spoken and written language, adhering to traditional standards of correctness and without casual, contracted, and colloquial forms. The paper was written in formal English. United States comedian best known as the star of a popular television program, 1911 to 1989. A solid projectile that is shot by a musket. A ball game played with a bat and ball between 2 teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. He played baseball in high school. A ball used in playing baseball. A ball game played with a bat and ball between 2 teams of 9 players. Teams take turns at bat trying to score runs. There was a baseball game on every empty lot. Group or chunk together in a certain order or place side by side. A compact mass. Put together indiscriminately. A substantial amount. We won a chunk of money. An awkward, stupid person. A compact mass. Walk clumsily. Make or move along with a sound as of a horse's hooves striking the ground. A heavy dull sound, as made by impact of heavy objects. Come together as in a cluster or flock. A grouping of a number of similar things. A compact mass. Gather or cause to gather into a cluster. A compact mass. Group or chunk together in a certain order or place side by side. An awkward, stupid person. An abnormal protuberance or localized enlargement. A large piece of something without definite shape. A lump of coal. A compact mass. Put together indiscriminately. Lump together all the applicants. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. A pulley block at the head of a topmast. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. Oval reproductive body of a fowl, especially a hen, used as food. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. Animal reproductive body consisting of an ovum or embryo together with nutritive and protective envelopes, especially the thin-shelled reproductive body laid by e.g. female birds. Coat with beaten egg. Egg a schnitzel. Throw eggs at. Someone who is so ardently devoted to something that it resembles an addiction. A car nut. Half the width of an M. A whimsically eccentric person. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. A small, usually square or hexagonal, metal block with internal screw thread to be fitted onto a bolt. Egyptian goddess of the sky. Gather nuts. Usually large hard-shelled seed. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. Any of various deciduous terrestrial orchids having fleshy tubers and flowers in erect terminal racemes. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. One of the two male reproductive glands that produce spermatozoa and secrete androgens. The third planet from the Sun, the planet we live on. An object with a spherical shape. A sphere on which a map, especially of the Earth, is represented. The ball-shaped capsule containing the vertebrate eye. Move in an orbit. The Moon orbits around the Earth. An object with a spherical shape. Move in a pattern, usually to musical accompaniment. Do or perform a dance. My husband and I like to dance at home to the radio. Taking a series of rhythmical steps and movements in time to music. An artistic form of nonverbal communication. A party for social dancing. A party of people assembled for dancing. Move in a graceful and rhythmical way. The young girl danced into the room. Skip, leap, or move up and down or sideways. The children danced with joy. A solid missile discharged from a firearm. A small sphere. An estimate based on little or no information. A solid missile discharged from a firearm. The shot buzzed past his ear. A person who shoots, usually with respect to their ability to shoot. He is a crack shot. An informal photograph, usually made with a small handheld camera. My snapshots haven't been developed yet. Varying in color when seen in different lights or from different angles. Chatoyant, or shot, silk. An aggressive remark directed at a person like a missile and intended to have a telling effect. His parting shot was, drop dead. A chance to do something. He wanted a shot at the champion. The launching of a missile or spacecraft to a specified destination. A consecutive series of pictures that constitutes a unit of action in a film. Sports. The act of swinging or striking at a ball with a club or racket or bat or cue or hand. A good shot requires good balance and tempo. The act of firing a projectile. Informal words for any attempt or effort. He gave it his best shot. The act of putting a liquid into the body by means of a syringe. The nurse gave him a flu shot. A small drink of liquor. He poured a shot of whiskey. A blow hard enough to cause injury. He is still recovering from a shot to his leg. An attempt to score in a game. An explosive charge used in blasting. Sports equipment consisting of a heavy metal ball used in the shot put. He trained at putting the shot. A field game played with a ball, especially baseball. A particular situation that is radically different from the preceding situation. HDTV looks the same, but it's really a whole new ballgame. A field game played with a ball, especially baseball. A jumbled collection or mass. The act of collecting in a mass. The act of agglomerating. The reproductive organs of a man. A gland in which gametes, sex cells, are produced. A gland in which gametes, sex cells, are produced. The apparent surface of the imaginary sphere on which celestial bodies appear to be projected. A particular aspect of life or activity. A particular environment or walk of life. His social sphere is limited. The geographical area in which one nation is very influential. Any spherically shaped artifact. A solid figure bounded by a spherical surface, including the space it encloses. A three-dimensional closed surface such that every point on the surface is equidistant from the center. A particular complex anatomical part of a living thing and its construction and arrangement.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.